Hello, 10th of October 2023, and we're going for the next video on YouTube channel of Veselin Valchev Ideal Homes. Of course it's me, but I'm just trying every time to start in a different way because I don't want to boring people, you know. I'm in the village of Klimentovo. This village, we got already one house which we just sold it, and we did the video. This was a bungalow type of the house, so you can remember maybe where it is. It was in the same village, just in a different part of the village. And now it's I can say it's still really warm and nice and wonderful. A bit sun is appear and disappear, but it's still good to make a proper video. And then what I'm going to do the video from the square of the village as well, so people have a good idea what the village looks like, how many shops, etc., medical center, mayor, city hall, whatever. First of all, the village is just 5 kilometers away from, even 2 kilometers away from town of Polski Trąbecz. You can walk for 20 minutes there, or you can ride a bicycle, and we'll be there in 10 minutes. With the car, it's 2 minutes even. 2-3 minutes with the car. So the main road is, you can see the Starmark road. Turn right, and the main road is down there, you know. So turn right, drive to the main road, turn left, 2 minutes, and you'll be in Polski Trąbecz. The village has good internet, the village has good access, the village has few shops, a proper city hall of the mayor, a library, and yeah, and a good access. And it's a really nice village, and it's by its size is a proper standard Bulgarian village with maybe about, I think it's between 500 and 600 people population. Yeah, this is what I can say with a few words about the village, but you can check. It's called Klimentovo. You can check by yourself or discuss with other expats. Later I'll do the video of the square. So now the property we are going to put on the market is, in front of us is the fence. And what I want to show you is where the fence starts. So this is here the end of the plot of the neighbor, and beginning of the plot of the property we're going to put on the market. So I'm outside now, like usually. I want to show you the condition of the fence of the property. As you can see, the fence is like half stones, half mud bricks. Obviously the tile cover of the mud bricks disappeared, and this what's happened is washed the fence. Otherwise the stones are really in a good condition and they still can be used. So in my opinion, the fence is high enough so you can remove the mud bricks above, put a concrete color, and then you can put a timber boards here, or you can put a metal net, could be transparent one or could be non-transparent one. It depends of the choice, but mainly the fence is strong from the bottom to the middle, which is good. Here we have this metal gate, which is obviously being done for a vehicle access, and maybe for the width of it is not width enough for caravan or motorhome, but you can remove this concrete post here, and you can remove a bit of the like 1 meter from the concrete post and can make it wider if you want. It's not such a big difficult job in my opinion. So, but anyway, if you don't want, you still have this carport and access. We're going to see from when we go inside the garden. So the fence here is the same. You can see the part missing there, but the stone plus the brick plus the wood, supporting wood, is really in a good condition. And you can have a look and see here still where the tiles are, still a mud brick stay. But in my opinion, it's better to remove all this up to the stone, down to the stones. You can see, otherwise the stones are in a really good condition. The gate, the small door here, and again, this part of the fence is much better. You can see there's there is no any washed mud bricks. Even you can see the quality of mud bricks here you know. So I don't know, but in my opinion, if you keep this one, there's a kind of a small problems here. But if you keep this one, it won't match with the other side of the small door, you know, because there you need to take it off. Or you can put a proper bricks there, as we discussed. You can put a concrete color on the stones, and then you can put a proper bricks, red bricks with one channel bricks, or you can put a net. For me, the net is cheapest way. That's why I give you this as an idea, but it's depend on you. Mainly, as I said, and go back and not repeat anymore, the stones are really good. The foundation and the walls of the stones is really in a good condition from the very beginning to the very end. You can have a look and see. So will be perfectly your decisions of, and it's finished over there. So it will be totally your decisions what you want to do with above the stones area. This is what I can give you as an advice, but everybody is flexible. So the most expensive part, let's say this way, the most expensive part, the stone one, is in a good condition, which is the good news. Now we go in and we'll have a look of the beautiful size of the garden and the shape. The garden is a proper square. You can have a look and see. There we're going to see from inside now how the fence is, but you can see, and there is some kind of a side garden, and this side garden, and at the back as well. Mostly the biggest part is in front, obviously, but then you can see there's a flexibility from this side and that side. And what I like is the house is a bit further compared with the neighbor house here. So the only neighbor house we have next to this one is this one. So you can have a look and see the difference of the look of the footprint. So the footprint of this one is about, I can say, about 10 meters further, closer to this side. The other one is going a bit back, so which gives a privacy. This house never looked there, and this house never looked here. This house looked only on the side windows of one of the bedroom. Here you can see, and small windows which we're going to discuss what they can be converted to. This one, small one upstairs, is at the moment like a pantry, but we go there on the second video inside. So let's go and start from where? Let's start from this side of the small door fence, and then we're going to see what we have with the other neighbor side. And regarding discussing back to the neighbors, other neighbor's house is just further down, and here we got only small shed and the fence, which totally keep this house much more, keep the neighbor far away from the house, which is absolutely beautiful. And you got this house faced on the roadside, and obviously this house, this side, has no many windows to overlook here. I think with such a good area and the village and the neighbors next to each other, like a plot's length, this house has proper privacy. Okay, so now I'm a bit back. This is the door we came into it. So look at the fence from here. As you can see, there's only mud bricks, the problem. Took off the mud bricks here, and you can see what the condition of the fence is inside. Again, the stones are in a good condition. And as I said, in my advice, you can keep the stones, put a concrete color to hold them properly, and then you can put what you want above. But this is a proper confirmation now for what the fence looks like from inside. Because, you know, some people think that what is outside should be the same inside, or what is inside should be the same outside, but it's not true. Because if you remember, in some of my videos, I did mention that the stone fence is called double faced because you have two rows next to each other, two rows of stones next to each other, and then, you know, then that's why it makes sense to see how it's outside and how it's inside. So here we got, this is what we got from the neighbor's side, is a stone plus concrete color and plus the metal net. This is what you can do the same here if you want. This net is transparent, but you can make it any type you want. And this one is in a very good condition. You can see, doesn't need too much attention because you can catch this condition of it straight away. The stones are good, you know. The transparent part is a bit longer and higher, but you always can put something on the net. Otherwise, the condition of the net is the condition of the net is good. So it's up to here, all the way, and down there to the main door, small door. It's good. Here, the shape of the land is going a little bit like this way and make a bend, which for many people will be strange, but for me, with a Bulgarian property experience, the shape of the plots could be any kind. So we've got some kind of a triangle here, up, and that's this way. You can have a look and see. So I need to stay here to be much more clear. Like this, and go that, and then we have fence there. So this is a junction, which you can see. So the junction is not very good. I mean, concrete post net, it's still here. It still work out for a while, but in my opinion, this one could be changed. And could be changed with the same net, just need to put duck in the ground much better and stronger, and put some cement on the whole of the concrete posts, so make them straight, and then change the net with maybe even wooden boards if you want to make it not to be overlooked, but it depends on the choice of everyone. So from here we got, behind this tree, we got a lovely outside toilet with a storage, or it looks like a chicken house next to the toilet. This is the first time I see in one building you got toilet with the chicken house. You can see this was the chicken house. It's very interesting. Now what I can say is, and this here is the toilet, yeah. So what can I say is, here we have chicken room with ensuite. This is first time I see this. I'm really laughing, but so the chickens are very privileged. They have their room and they have ensuite, so they don't need to go out. Good. It's good to know this. Okay, so what we have here, the fence, obviously, here is much more like 3/4 of it. 3/4 of this fence is mud bricks, and we have only a small part down there, 1/4, of course, which is stones. So all this I can see so far is not such a big problem if we have the proper cover with the tiles. So I can't tell that this cover is a proper cover, but it's there, and it's thanks to this we still got these mud bricks, which you can see that you can't recognize the bricks shape. Like, I'll zoom for you, like here you can see the brick shapes, you can count and you can mark each brick. Then when we move a bit on left, you can see this like a mud wall. You can't recognize each bricks, which means that the cover is not that much good, and the water start to wash and washing the stuff. So that's why, in my opinion, this one maybe can still be kept as it is at the present condition. The present condition can be kept, but need, as soon as possible, take off the tiles and put them proper way with the proper tiles. These are Turkish tiles. I don't think that they do the good job. They did a good job, but not anymore. So from here you can cut the fence up here, fix this one with a net or whatever you want, build up. But from here you can go out down to there, just take off these tiles and put a proper tiles. But it will maybe last another maybe 6-7 months, and then we'll be gone, I think. So you can see where the barn is. This is the barn. By the way, the barn roof is not bad. Only part of the barn here at the back here used you can see the mud bricks, the mud piles here, and you can see the footprints. This side and this, the stones, and here. So it used to be a shed here before, and you can see the holes where the beams been into. So definitely this gone, but you had the footprint, which is good. So here at the back, I'll show you what I mean. Here at the back you can see the barn back walls gone, but what is interesting, this one here is mud bricks, but there is a beam going this way, beam going that way, and beam going that way, and beams are, the structure is beams, and all this being filled with mud bricks, and this wall gone, but the building never moved, only the wall gone because of these holes and missing tiles, and the water leaks, pouring, leaks, heavy rains, snows, whatever, and it's washed totally the back wall. But this never caused a problem of the structure of the barn, and we're going from there inside, and we will see what I mean. So this one can be restored straight away. The wall you can build with the new bricks if you want. I mean the proper bricks, not the mud bricks anymore. And we're going to see this, which is a really good news, which means that the construction is wooden beams construction, and you can fill with any type of materials. So the barn not gone at all. Even the back wall has been washed. Okay, quick one before we go to the barn. Fence from here, fence there, then we go this way. If you remember, I'll just going a bit closer just to remind you. And yeah, fence there, the triangle from the ensuite chicken room, the triangle this way, neighbor side proper fence all the way down, turn left, the fence on the street side we did discuss, plus we got now we're going to see now on the left side of the door. So I hope all is clear so far. Okay, again, see from this side, stone conditions not bad at all, as we saw from outside as well. Here we got these bushes which need to be taken off because they're very close to the fence, but the fence is still not bad. You can see the stones, they're staying there, they didn't fall. It's a good one. You need to take off the mud which fell down from above the stones, and you can see the stones are still in a good condition. Driveway gate, here we discussed to take off a bit to make it wider if you want, up to there. So the fence, it's really good condition from inside, the stone part I mean. Okay, so obviously from the neighbor's side this needs to be repaired and fixed. You got the stones, you can remove them and we can build them back up to the wall of this building, which is to the neighbor building. So the wall here, you can see the stones. Remove the stones plus this part of the wall up to here, take off this, rebuild with the stones, and then you got the concrete belt color. You can see what I mean. The concrete color here, some of the stones move, but the concrete color stays, so you can fill with the stones and cement. Then you got this fence. You got the common well, by the way. Good. Let me check. Yeah, there is water, and it's deep, by the way, really deep. So this well is between the fence with the neighbor and here, and the house got already property got already its own well, which is like a well and a half, which is good. Okay, so back, remove this part there, rebuild it, and from here you can use the same stones just to make a new concrete color, and then put a timber fence or whatever you want. From the well, you still got, there was a gap here, looks like there was a door inside. I can see Yeah, there's a gap, which means that this property belongs to relatives before. Usually like a father built 3 houses, if he has 3 sons, build 3 houses next to each other and make a connection between them. So this one being done 1994, I can see. Let's go in closer. 1994. The house I think we're going to see is 1947. So the fence here is not bad at all, and you can see the hole could be filled with the stones all the way. Take off this, clean, and put a proper concrete color and put a proper fence on it. Okay, and the barn side is good. You can see the stones here. They're still not bad at all. So I can say mainly with a small part like down there on the corner and where the mud bricks are above, all the rest is really good as options to be fixed. So it costs less money, could be done quicker, and will be strong at the same time. Okay, quick one. Finish with this wall, that wall we discussed. Over there, go behind the house, a triangle if you remember. Finish with the chicken room and suite, and then we got this wall at the back where the barn is. So while I'm here, I'm going to show you the roof of the barn from this side, and I will put attention on the construction of the barn as we discussed. So let me zoom this side. I know that the Turkish tiles, I do not recommend it, but they are here, and the way they've been put, obviously it's not so much bad. And the problem main with them is that you need to put a lot of weight on the roof construction, because the Turkish tiles doesn't work by itself, only one. You need to put 2 or 3 above each other, which makes not very good as a heavy. And then the same time it's one of them, if it's cracked, it can cause problems. Okay, and it's difficult to find them. I think it looks good, the structure of the roof from here. Before we go inside, I'm going this side so I can show you from there, and you can see how the garden has been cleaned, so it's been leveled, not a problem at all. Let me zoom this part of the roof. You can see there's no any bends. I know it looks a bit like not very proper fixed with these tiles, but it's really in a good conditions, and thanks to these tiles, by the way, or let's say it's in a good condition thanks to the tile at all, you know, because without tiles everything will go. Doesn't matter what kind of a quality the tiles are, they still did some good job to keep the barn fit. Look at this, yeah. And the finish of the edge are not proper, these ones I mean, but look at this. Ridge tiles are not plastered, but they do some holding of the tiles of the roof, which is good and very helpful. I'll do my best to show you the roof from this side as well. Let me try. Yeah, okay, yeah. The roof condition is not bad at all, even of the, you know, problem with the tiles. So you can see the walls, but what I want to tell you and show you from inside is the structure, which is beams. So it doesn't make a big problem, even if this bricks being washed, like some of them has been already washed here, because you're going to see there is a problem with the tiles in the hole, tile hole inside. Look at these beams. Good quality. Good, nice quality. And it's time to see the structure of the roof of the barn. I like to show you the barn because, first of all, it's amazing structure, and second, this strong barn gives you a lot of potential of the property, and you can do it what you want. You can convert it to an accommodation with storage together, because this space in front of the barn, you know, this shed in front of the barn here, it's a really good condition and good options, something to be done, and like a outside summer kitchen or barbecue area or whatever you want, if you can close these beams here with the windows. Wonderful. Look at structure. zoom for you, but I think it's a really good condition for what it is, for the year his house been built, like 1947. This construction is really, really good, and all this been thanks to the Turkish tiles. Of course, you can see many holes there is, but this holes couldn't not have caused a problem because there's no mud bricks below them, you know. Okay, so now we're going in, and I want to start from here. Look at the structure. Beams, 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 this way, vertical, horizontal, everything. So this is what I mean. You can fill with the mud bricks. You can move the mud like this. You can take like this one as well, like from here, you know. But you can see now I become a most popular house demolisher. But I want to show you so you can have a look and see. Yeah, this is what it is. Beams and beams. What I'm saying is, what you cover, what you fill, doesn't matter. It's your choice. Structurally, it's strong, which I'm amazed with. A good decision for people. Look at here. Yeah, it's visible from this side as well. The supporting beams and all the way, like the corner as well. You can see the stone wall, the stone foundations, really good conditions, never moved. And above these stones are the walls. So these stones are staying, the walls move and gone. Obviously, this one you need to take off. You can see, just this one you remove, but you get a proper beam here. You got a proper beam here, and you got a proper beam there as well. And you got all the proper beams all the way. You can have a look and see. I'll just zoom for you. Look at this. That way, that way, that way, the beams, the other beams, all are really good condition. They are not even touched by the wall, or there's no sign of rotten stuff on them. Really good condition, really good. Look at this. The connections, the joints, everything. Really good condition. So in my opinion, this barn is really good. Remove this wall. You can see the beam is straight. Doesn't matter, the wall is gone. You can open this one, and you have this strong stone foundation everywhere. Everywhere. Two long sides plus here. Perfect. And a good proper size of a barn. And the good thing is that you got well over there, if you remember, where I discussed, I'll just zoom for you. The well is where the tires are. You can see the tires. This is where the tires. This is where the well is. You can take the water from the well here and make with a pump, provide the water here. Or you got close a well here, and you can provide the water to the barn. So it's very easy to connect to the free of charge water, let's say this way. But also I saw that there is a water pipes in this area here. You can have a look and see. The water pipes are here. You can see the water pipes. So definitely the water comes from down there, bit at the back, which means it's a main water, the main water from the town. And this water is somewhere here. You can connect it to the main water as well. What else you want more? Good. This space is a really good space. You know, a really good space. And this footprint, if you want, you can rebuild good as well. Another option. So while I'm here, I'm going to zoom for you the house roof and the extra building roof. So the house has main house plus where the ridge tiles finish, like there. It's where the main house finish, and then this is a shed, like a type of a shed. So the roof doesn't look bad at all. You can see the ridge tiles has been plastered, and the beams has been followed. Just a few ridge tiles gone on this side, you can see, which need to be redone. And there is a small of the, not of the main house, of the shed, there is a small like a bend inside, which just as a matter of the beams, we are going to see the beams inside, but I think it's just because of the shape here, because of the shape of the beams. Otherwise, for me, is really proper roof. Of course, need proper guttering here. The tiles doesn't look bad at all. I think with some checks, put some hydro insulation and take off the tiles, put a proper boards and waterproof felt on the boards, and then when you put the boards and took off the tiles, you can see if there's any beams which need to be changed, especially of the slope here. But I don't think there are too many at all. We're going to see. I saw the house about 3 or 4 days ago, and there's no anything visible like rotten stuff. But I'm going to see. Put the gutters, and that's it. This is like a bathroom. You can see the roof, but you can see there is a concrete. You can see there's a concrete roof with a slope, and above it is this roof. So this one needs to be changed with the new one, proper one. Also attached to the house, which is one of the big advantage of the house, is this building. And you can see the roof doesn't look bad at all. I'm going to show from underneath in a while. The only problem is few beams here. You can take off them and change them and put the tiles. Otherwise, the building itself is strong. It's done by bricks, made of bricks. You can have a look and see the bricks. All the bricks are here as well. And you can see this part is gone, but this part of the roof is not bad at all. Look at this. Proper bricks of the building, which showing us that it can be used. You can see the bricks here as well. Yeah, and here you can see the bricks down there as well. It's really good. And the attachment to the house is a proper attachment with the bricks again. The house is bricks and stones. You can see good at the back. I'm going to show you this side as well, so you can be confirmed that it's a really strong structure house. Stones on the corner at the back. You see plastered stones, but it's good condition. The beams here, you can have a look at them. Really good. As I mentioned to you, there's no any visible rotten beams. Yeah, you can have a look. I'll just zoom for you. Okay, and now it's time to see underneath here and to see the other slopes of the roof, and then we're going of the inside video. So who finished with his job earlier can relax, but the rest can't. So he can enjoy his cigarettes, he can enjoy his impression of the nice floor plan property, because the property you're going to see on the second video has really very flexible floor plan. The plan who not many houses has. The plan is talking by itself. You know, we go there inside and it's just saying, you can make it this, you can make it this, you can remove me or build here, you know, all the walls and the floors and everything is talking inside. That's why I like this property, and you're going to see. So back now to my job, because he's going to rest a long more if I don't do my job on time. So let's have a quick look of the roof this side. As I told you, it's perfect. Only part of the other slope. A small part need to be done. Even the gutters are not bad here. So, underneath, if you remember, I showed you this all is a brick walls. And this wall is a brick wall as well. The height is a proper height. You know, it's a 6-foot person can go in without any problems, in my opinion. So, now, look at the construction of the roof. Can you tell me, am I a liar or not? Because I feel like a liar. When I showed you the roof, this slope, especially at the back, you were thinking that it's been gone almost. So what you see from underneath now, can you say that this roof need to be removed? No. So it's this building is joking with me, makes me like a liar. Look at the structure inside. Perfect. Perfect. Doesn't need any touch. So even outside, you can leave it as it is. In my opinion, it's good to be fixed because it will look even nicer and better. But look at this, perfect. Now we have a door here, which is connections between this shed and the house. And this will be one of our discussion. While I'm here, I can mention to you, for me, this is the best place to make a kitchen. Because you got already the connections with the main house downstairs. Then you got this in front. If you put a patio door, sliding doors, or whatever you want, or you can block 1/3 of it with the bricks and just to put a window, and the left 2/3 to make it with a patio door. But it's depend on you. Anyway, very easy and cheap connection, I'm sure. People who already get the experience with the building works, they can tell this for sure as well. Let's put attention on the well while we are here. We won't put attention on the roof of the well, yeah? Look at this. Oh my God. The most expensive stuff will be to fix the roof of the well. And do you think the well need a roof? I don't think so, because the most worst thing can happen is the well to be filled with more water. That's why take off the roof. Okay, 1966, the well. It's younger than the other one, if you remember. I can't remember what was the other one. Oh, 1994 is the other one. So this one is much, much older. Oh, this well is the father of the other one. Okay, let's say this way. The well is full with water. And it wasn't a nicest noise, but the well is full with water. And it's good because you have your own source, water the garden, fill this concrete tank. Even when I see the tank like this, I'm always reminded about some of my colleagues from the other agencies. I don't want to talk of my colleagues and competitors, but I can't keep this inside me, because if some of my colleagues can advertise this house as a house with a swimming pool, yeah, and believe or not, this will be the swimming pool. Anyway, this is just a joke, but it's true, by the way, it's true. And for everyone who got already experience looking for a properties for more than 3, 4, 6 months, years and years, they can say that they saw few adverts to become with a house with a swimming pool when they have this feature. Okay, let me zoom the roof this side. And as I say to you, from this slope, you can see and recognize easy where the main house roof finish and where the slope start. It's over there. And you can see that, as I said, the roof is in a really good condition, especially the ridge tiles, and the gutters this side, by the way, are not bad at all. Maybe they need a bit of a painting, because I don't see any holes of the roof, of the gutters, which is the most important things. If they have holes, they can do their job. You know, let me move a bit, because the house is with a few slopes of the roof. Let's say, yeah, look at how straight it is. Really good. Amazed me. Which means only the slope at the back, we call it shed, needs to be checked, as I said, because we saw a small bend go in. But in my opinion, when you go inside, we're going to see, and then we will see what the problem is, but we will see that this is like a type of the shape of the beams. Look at, I'm really impressed to show the roofs. When I see, because I know what the floor plan of the property is, and this is what is impressed me. And when I see the property with that kind of options inside, with a bad roof, which means the property can gone soon if the roof is not fixed, it's make me really, really sad. But when I see the house like this one with a proper nice options floor plan and see the roof in that conditions, I'm really impressed, because you are going to see in the second video what kind of a flexibility the property gives. You can have a proper bungalow type downstairs, cover 4 members of family even, depend how you organize the floor plan. And then you're going to see second floor, you got it above the bungalow as a spare bedrooms, toilets and bathrooms. So you always can enjoy the life, easiest life on 1 floor level but at the same time you can meet friends or family or relatives or whatever you want. So now from this side we are going to see better again the main house roof. It's perfect. We're going to see underneath as well. And where the main house roof finish, at the edge here of the slope, we got this small, I can say small problem based on what is on the other roof. What is the other roof? Look at this. This is what needs to be fixed. Like the last beams and checked. Perfect. Nice one. As you can see, the house windows all been changed to white PVC one. Also, before we finish now, one more minute, I can see it's a 40 minutes video of a property which you can show to someone for 5 minutes. But you know, I'm getting worse and worse when I see a potential of the properties. I'm really getting worse. I like this side of the land, and if you put a non-transparent fence, you can make it very nice, private, with some flowers, living area garden here, and then where the barn is, you can make your plants garden. Depends. Okay? See you in the next video.